Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what's new with Colourpop Cosmetics. I know they come out with so much. I feel like every single week they're releasing new products, which is so exciting. So I have a couple newer items. I have their new highlight palette, their new eyeshadow palette, and a ton of their single eyeshadows that they recently released. And then I'm going to be talking about some other products that they have. So anyways, really quick before we get started, if you are new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave, you do not forget to subscribe down below. That way you're notified for future videos from me. I do post 3 times a week. So Wednesdays, Fridays, and then mail hauls every single Monday. But I'm excited to dive into this video. So let's go ahead and get started. Another thing I want to say, if you guys aren't familiar with Colourpop, they have their own website. They do really awesome shipping rates. I think it's normally $5 in the US, and they also do international shipping rates. They are very affordable. I love their eyebrow products. The eyebrow products are what I currently use. They're $5. I love their lip liners, their eyeshadow palettes. I have like every single one. Some have been sent to me and some I've purchased. So I love reviewing their products because again, they are so affordable, and I feel like they're just like kicking out the stuff this year. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is their new highlight palette, and here's what the packaging looks like. It's so stunning. I feel like they just keep getting better and better. I know their eyeshadow palettes they had in these like not cheaper looking packages, but they were kind of like cardboard, and they just upgraded those, it looks like, on their website. So when you open this up, it looks the exact same on the outside, and you're going to be getting 6 different shades. This kind of looks a little bit similar to the one that they have done already, but I feel like this is a little bit more bronzy. I think this palette retails, let's see how much this retailed for. So this palette retails for $18, and a really good price tag for the amount of shades that you're getting and for how big the pan sizes are. I don't think, you know, as far as like eyeshadows and highlights and stuff go, there's been a product that I haven't loved from Colourpop. So here's what those shades look like. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I knew that this would not disappoint. And if you guys could just feel, like when I swatch these, they're so just creamy. I really want to apply one on my face. You guys know I never have any dang brushes up here. I mean, this will work. This is a structured contour brush that we're going to use for this. So let's do the fine, let's do the fine line shade. That one looked really pretty. I don't know if you can see this. Ooh. Went a little heavy-handed there, didn't I? Oh my gosh, I mean, bam. So there are those 3 swatched on the hand. Oh my goodness, these are so gorgeous. Then let's swatch the next row. Oh, I just wish you guys could feel how just creamy they are. I mean, they almost feel like you are swatching a cream. There are those 3 right there. And it almost looks like a wet highlight on your face, which that is normally the kind of highlight that I go for. So look at these for $18. I mean, you cannot beat that. Save your money. I mean, even though I love my high-end stuff, there's a lot of stuff that I reach for that's Colourpop instead of high-end. Like my Anastasia brow pencil, I reach for the Colourpop more. There's a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I have from Colourpop that I just love. So here is this. I don't know how this is not sold out on their website right now because it's so gorgeous. Like in my makeup collection, I really need to do just a solid drawer for Colourpop stuff because there's not a palette that doesn't come out that I don't buy. Sometimes I do get stuff from them for PR, but even if I don't, I still buy the palettes because I love them so much. So this is the Give It To Me Straight. I've already used this. It is gorgeous. So it comes with some mattes and some shimmers. So we'll swatch all of these. So here's the top row, and this is going to be like creams, a warm shade, and then 2 different shimmers. There are those right there. And look how pretty that shade would be as a brow bone highlight. So there is the first row swatch. I cannot get over how gorgeous this is. I've used this palette twice, and it's just like all the other Colourpop palettes. It's a very blendable, very creamy. I feel like a couple shades you do have to work with a little bit with the matte side. The only one that I had a problem with really is the super dark brown. It was a little bit patchy, but other than that, all the rest of them were amazing. So here's the second row. And there it is right there. And then there is the second row swatched. And then very last row are like mauvey purpley shades. There they are right there. So there is the last row. And I believe this palette retails for $16, worth every single penny. I mean, you guys cannot beat the pigmentation on this, especially for the price. Okay, last but not least, we have their Super Shock Shadows, and these are a bunch of the new shades that they just came out with. I'll be honest, a while ago, I wasn't like super into the Super Shock Shadows. And then when they did like this Sephora exclusive set, I tried out a bunch of those shades and absolutely fell in love with them. So the first shade we have here, this one is called Frog. As you can see, it's a really pretty like a lilac shimmer shade, and it's so sparkly. So there's Frog. It's more sheer than some of these eyeshadows. Next shade we have is called Whittle, and it's a really pretty purple. Again, it has those like shimmery flecks in it too. And these basically do feel just like a cream shadow. They're very, very like wet to the touch. So there's that Whittle. As many shades as they come out with, I don't know how they even keep all the names straight. This one's probably my favorite, and this one's called Twitter Pated. As you can see, I've already swatched it and it's so gorgeous. It's like that pinky undertone with lots of sparkles in it. So there it is right there. It also like has a shift of gold, as you can see. The next one we have is Sidekick, and this is like a really bronzy gold shade. And I'm trying to do all the ones that have shimmer in them. Look how gorgeous that is. And again, this is Sidekick. It definitely looks a lot more orange once you put it on. Okay, next we have Special Delivery, and this just reminds me of the beach. It's like a teal aqua shade, and again, it has lots of pretty glitter in it. Oh, so gorgeous. Look up close how pretty that is. There is Swatch. This is going to be so gorgeous with like a brown smoky eye, and just pop that right in the middle of the lid. Giving myself some ideas. Here is what I've swatched so far. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off, but just so that way you guys can see. Okay, the rest of them are more matte shades. Okay, the first one is Daddy, and this is a bright purple. It almost reminds me of like Play-Doh. I don't know why. But here is the swatch. This would be a really pretty, again, with like springy summer looks. Probably, again, another one of my favorite shades. This is called Don't Leave. And you guys know I'm a sucker for like a berry purple shade. And this is just beautiful. So here's that shade on the finger. Look how pigmented it is. And even just like swiping it, it just goes on so beautifully. I feel like this is the kind of color though that would probably stain your eyes. I know in the Jeffree Star palette I just reviewed, oh my goodness, those pinks, like even when they came off my eyes, they were still on. So I looked like I was like almost sick. Okay, next shade is called Snapdragon, and it is this beautiful aqua teal color. More teal, I don't know why I said aqua. And there's that right there. Snapdragon. Next shade we have is Kennedy, and this is like a really good transition shade. This almost reminds me of Makeup Geek. Is it Peaches? I really can't even remember the name right now because it's been so long since I've used those eyeshadows. So there's that shade right there. It's just like a really pretty peachy shade. This is almost like another Play-Doh looking shade. This is called Zoom Ship, and it is a bright blue. And I just can't get over, even though these are so colorful, they're so pigmented too. Here a close-up of all those shades swatched. Next shade we have is called Monkey Business, and this is a bright orange. It's more of like a coral shade once you put it on. That is Monkey Business. Okay, next shade is called No Promises, and it's basically like a dark burnt brown. There's No Promises swatch. That one honestly was a little bit dried out, so I feel like it didn't feel as creamy to the touch. Okay, next shade has a little bit of like glitter sparkles, and this is called Cuteologist. Such a cute name. Okay, so there's that right there. There it is swatched. Not as pigmented, I feel like, as the other shades. And it does have those like little glitter specks in it. And then last for the Super Shock Shadows, we have I Like You. And it is this beautiful, almost like yellow mustardy shade. Yeah, more like mustardy. And it has like some glitter in it as well. Ooh, this is very shimmery. So there are those 4 shades swatched right there. Okay, now I showed some of these before. These are some of their new like blushes, but I showed them in a haul video. And since this is a what's new in Colourpop and these are new, I'll go ahead and re-swatch these. So the first one is called Rocket Science. It's just like a really pretty purpley blush, but you really could use it as a highlighter too. So there's that swatch. Look how pretty that is. And I think these go for, I think $6. The next shade we have is Tease Cake, and this is more of a corally shade. So as you can see, very different, but so pretty. So there's that side by side of the first one. Now, this is one of my favorites. This is the shade Parallel. It's like a really pretty pinky shade. It honestly reminds me a lot of the Natasha Denona blush highlight palettes from last year. I mean, you cannot get prettier than that. Look how gorgeous that is. Again, you could use it as like a pinky blush or a pinky highlight. They really can go either way because they're so pretty and so versatile. Versatile, tomato. And then we have Drive Me Crazy, which is a bright orange. So pretty. This is going to be gorgeous with a suntan right there. Oh my gosh, I don't know how they do it. How they just always make such amazing products. So affordable too. Then we have for darker skin tones, this is going to be Bardot. So there's that swatch right there. And then last but not least, we have Drop of a Hat. And there's that one swatch right there. Okay, so some of the other stuff that I haven't got my hands on yet. Colourpop recently released the Luxe lipsticks. They retail for $7. They're so cute. I'll try to like insert one of them in this video, but they have been selling out like crazy, and they have little sets that you can buy of them, but very wearable colors, and again, a really good price tag. They also just released some new blushes and some powdered highlights, so I will leave their website link down below. Again, I absolutely love Colourpop. I think they're so affordable and such high quality products, especially for the money that you're spending. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they do it well, and I hope they keep releasing stuff because I absolutely love trying all their products and testing them out. So yeah, anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.